Ever since my family got back from our European travels, I've been asked the same question countless times. Why did you choose Turkey as a family travel destination? Well, not only did my family travel to Turkey, but we spent an epic 4 weeks going from the far west in Istanbul to the far east in Sanliurfa. Along the way, we experienced absolutely everything that we could. We ate amazing food, swam at beautiful beaches, explored some of the world's most fascinating historical sites, were introduced to the country's unique culture, and together we made some incredible memories. For those who haven't followed my content before, my name is Kevin Wagger. In 2015, I started the website Wandering Wagger's Adventure Family Travel. Since then, I've traveled to more than 50 countries across 5 continents, more than 20 of those with my amazing wife Christina and our 2 boys, Cohen and Dylan. So if you've ever considered taking your family to Turkey, hit those like and subscribe buttons and let's get started. Let's start off by talking about all of the reasons you should consider traveling to Turkey for your next family adventure. Let's get the elephant out of the room right away and talk about safety. Namely, is it safe for families to travel to Turkey? Turkey has a reputation for being hospitable and welcoming. And after traveling through the country for 4 weeks, I can definitely confirm this. The Turkish people in general are known for their warmth and friendliness, and families such as ours often find themselves experiencing a wealth of hospitality and kindness throughout their travels. It's true that Turkey has experienced a significant amount of unrest, as well as a political system that is not to everyone's liking. Regions along the country's borders with neighboring countries like Syria and Iraq are especially tumultuous. It's also true that certain parts of Turkey are a 100% no-go zone, but the vast majority of the country has no official warnings at all and are as safe or safer than anywhere in North America. And then there are some areas, such as those in the southeast that my family visited, where it's best to check ahead of time. Sometimes the safety of these areas fluctuates with the political climate. Major cities such as Istanbul and Ankara and Izmir are generally considered safe for tourists. Petty crimes like pickpocketing and theft can occur, especially in crowded areas or popular tourist spots. But exercising basic precautions such as keeping your belongings secure and staying aware of your surroundings can help prevent these issues. The biggest concern for most families traveling in Turkey is the political climate. Turkey has experienced periods of political unrest and conflict in the past, particularly in areas around the southeastern border. However, most popular tourist areas remain unaffected, and the Turkish government actually prioritizes the safety of visitors, taking measures to ensure that security of the country's most famous destinations remains high. In terms of health and safety, the healthcare system in Turkey is generally well regarded, with many hospitals offering services in English and other languages. While the water is not safe to drink in most areas of the country, it is considered safe in most of the major cities. But I'd recommend bringing a filtered water bottle like this with you just in case. Like any international destination, it's important to make sure that you have adequate travel insurance in case of any medical emergencies that might happen during your trip. You can check out the link in our description to see which companies we have been comfortable working with in the past. While no destination in the world is entirely without risk, Turkey can offer a safe and rewarding travel experience for families with the proper planning and precautions. Stay informed about the local travel conditions, follow travel advisories, and practice general safety measures. If you do this, family travel in Turkey can be absolutely incredible. But what about the food? Well, Turkish food is some of the best that we've ever eaten on our travels. Turkish cuisine offers a wide range of dishes that can cater to anyone, from the most adventurous eaters to the pickiest diners. There's loads of Western food available, but those willing to stray from their comfort zone can enjoy savory kebabs, mouth-watering pide, fresh salads, delicious vegetable dishes. Honestly, it's one of the best countries in the world if you love food. So what are some of the travel destinations that families might love to visit in Turkey? Let's have a look. First up, Istanbul. Turkey's largest city offers an unparalleled blend of the old and new worlds. This city literally straddles two continents, and its influence from both Western and Eastern cultures is on full display. Istanbul offered some incredible experiences to start our travels in the country. We bartered our way through the bustling Grand Bazaar, one of the world's oldest and largest covered markets. This is the best place in Turkey to shop for unique souvenirs, colorful textiles, and treats like Turkish delights. And don't forget to haggle for the best deals. The majestic Hagia Sophia had a huge line, but it moved incredibly fast. Once inside, we marveled at 1,500 years of history in a building where even the biggest kids will feel tiny. The stunning beauty of the intricate designs and soaring domes took all of our breath away. For a break from all the walking, we hopped on board a sunset river cruise along the Bosphorus Strait, the stretch of water that divides Europe from Asia. On the cruise, we had stunning views of Istanbul's skyline and got some great information about the city. Like any world-class travel destination, one of our top experiences in Istanbul was the mouth-watering street food. From traditional kebabs and mezes to mouth-watering pide, Turkish food is one of the highlights for families traveling in the country. Cappadocia in central Turkey is one of the most sought-after destinations in the world. It's a place that seems like it's straight out of a fairy tale. For family travel in Turkey, Cappadocia is as close to a natural outdoor playground as anywhere else in the world. Every corner of this region is waiting to be explored, and adventurous kids can do it quite safely with a lot of freedom. The otherworldly fairy chimneys that make up the town of Göreme are fascinating. Many of them have been converted into shops, museums, and restaurants. Cappadocia's unique underground cities, where for decades Christians hid from Roman oppressors, offer a wild journey through history and engineering. Tall people like me, though, had best watch their heads. Hike, bike, or enjoy ATV rides through jaw-dropping valleys like Love Valley, Rose Valley, Imagination Valley, where towering rock formations make for the perfect place for families to explore, hike, or just sit down and watch the sunset over that magical Cappadocia landscape. Our family will never forget our stay in some of Cappadocia's unique cave hotels. These magical accommodations have been quite literally carved from the land. You can check out the link in our description to see which ones we recommend for family travel. Whatever you do though, don't miss Cappadocia's crown jewel, a magical sunrise hot air balloon ride over one of the world's most unique landscapes. One of the most popular places for family travel in Turkey is the ruins of the ancient Roman city of Ephesus. Many people reach these ancient ruins on a Kushadashi port of call from a Mediterranean Sea cruise of the Greek islands. Midway through our travels in Turkey, we enjoyed a one-week cruise with Celestial Cruises through the Greek islands, and it was absolutely amazing. Ephesus is the second most visited destination in Turkey, and I won't deny it's pretty incredible. The Library of Celsus took our breath away. But there are plenty of places to visit nearby that shouldn't be missed as well. One of my favorites is the small town of Selçuk, where life is much quieter than in nearby Izmir and Kushadashi. and this tiny town boasts an ancient secret. Along with being a short drive from Ephesus, Selçuk was home to one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. Not much remains of the Temple of Artemis besides a few towering columns, but this Bronze Age wonder is still worth a visit. After all, it was one of the most amazing buildings ever built. The Turquoise Coast along the southwestern shores of Turkey has been drawing European families for decades, and the rest of the world still hasn't really discovered it. Also known as the Turkish Riviera, this unbelievably beautiful section of the Mediterranean is known for its incredible beaches, crystal clear water, and ancient Greek, Roman, and Lycian history. Popular resorts here draw bustling crowds, so it can get very busy. But if you want to get away from it all, do what we did and hop on board a 12 Islands cruise. These scenic trips can range from party boats and pirate ships to relaxing sails. They take families out to some of the many unpopulated islands located a short distance from the mainland. My eldest son Cohen is a fishing fanatic. So one of our favorite things to do along the Turkish Riviera was hop on board a fishing charter. For families who love history and the outdoors, the Turquoise Coast also lies along the Lycian Way, a winding hiking or driving route where you can trek through ancient cities and cliffside tombs. One of Turkey's most incredible regions is also one of its least visited. In the southeast of the country, not far from the Syrian border, lie some of the country's greatest historical treasures. For families like mine who have a passion for history, this region is a must visit. But it does require a bit of luck, as there are occasionally travel shutdowns due to unrest. This type of travel isn't new to us. We've visited unstable areas before, such as the oasis town of Siwa in Egypt and our travels through Jordan at the end of the Arab Spring. Planning for travel in places like this requires patience, research, and a bit of luck. Mount Nemrut is a remote mountaintop tomb built for the Commagene king Antiochus I. This mind-blowing 2,000-year-old monument is home to colossal statues of Greek and Armenian gods that once sat atop complete bodies sitting on thrones. With views like this, it's no wonder that this ancient king wanted to be laid to rest here. We had to wake up at about 3:30 in the morning to reach the top of Mount Nemrut in order to get there for the sunrise, but man, was it worth it. If a few thousand years old isn't enough for you, we also made a visit to Göbekli Tepe. At 12,000 years old, this hilltop monument is considered to be the oldest temple and building ever found. It's an incredible opportunity to learn about the ancient history of humanity before we had even discovered agriculture. The city of Sanliurfa, which for most families would be their home base while in southeast Turkey, is also one of the world's most important pilgrimage sites in Christian, Islamic, and Judaic religions. 4,000 years ago, the city is believed to have been the birthplace of the prophet Abraham, and you can even visit the cave that many people believe that he was born in. The city offers a glimpse into authentic Turkish living, from the bazaars and shops to the restaurants and mosques, with very few foreign tourists sharing the space. From Istanbul's wonders to the beauty of Cappadocia, the excitement of the Turquoise Coast, and the history of the Southeast, Turkey really does have everything that adventurous families could ask for. This is a country where you can experience adventure, education, and inspiration that will last a lifetime. Thanks for watching. Feel free to drop any questions that you have about family travel into the comments. I'll do my very best to answer everything that I can. We'll see you next time on Wandering Waggers Adventure Family Travel.